Welcome to the studio at African Utility Week in Power Gen Africa. Today I'm speaking with Kadri Nassiep from the city of Cape Town, which is the host city for this event. Welcome, Kadri.
Thank you, Nicolette.
I want to start off the conversation around smart cities. This is something that we are discussing here at the conference. So what does a smart city mean for the city of Cape Town?
I think a smart city is a natural evolution for a city such as Cape Town. I think the principles behind a smart city is one in which we enable our citizens, our communities to be able to live more productive, safer lifestyles. And I think there are various enabling tools that go with that. We particularly focus on energy, but a smart city has many layers, and communication layers, transportation layers, the built environment as a layer, etc., all contribute ultimately towards creating an enabling environment for a smart city. So, for example, we're looking at issues such as smart poles, taking ordinary streetlights and converting them into productive tools that could be used for enhancing communication, digital signage, electric vehicle charging, ambient sensing, for example. And these all contribute towards creating value for the consumer, but at the same time also creating much needed value for the city itself.
Has the city seen a lot of prosumers coming to the market?
Well, that's one of the objectives the city has, in fact, is to create prosumers out of our consumers. We've actually initiated that process some time ago when we introduced the small-scale embedded generation program. And under that program, we've allowed our consumers to purchase solar panels, put them on their rooftops, and then generate power from that, and selling the excess power back into our network, for which we compensate them. I think that's the start of a process that will hopefully culminate in other areas where, for example, consumers could discharge electric vehicle batteries into our networks at certain times of the day. And this would also create value not only for the actual participant, but I think also for the city, since we're able to effectively aggregate battery technology out of electric vehicles and ultimately end up with one large battery system that could be used to actually reduce our dependency on Eskom.
It's a beautiful, smart future for the city of Cape Town. But currently the city is in a court battle with the Department of Energy. Do you want to just unwrap that a bit?
Well, sure. And I think part of the option of enabling a smart city means that our consumers have choice. And one of the things we're trying to do is to create an opportunity for our citizens to have the choice of a cleaner supply of energy, a cheaper, hopefully, certainly more reliable, and there has to be a certain quality of supply attached to that, particularly for our industrial and our commercial customers. In order for that to happen, it means that we have to challenge the prevailing legislative environment, particularly around the areas where the Minister of Energy can make a determination under the Integrated Resource Plan, and only under those conditions can new power be generated and procured. Now, this is the position of the energy regulator in the country. It is certainly not the position of the city of Cape Town. We and many other municipalities and metros in the country would like to believe that our constitutional right is to actually generate as well as reticulate power to our customers. We also believe that we have the option of choosing the supply of power and ultimately also the pricing that goes with that to our customers. And so it's on that basis that we are effectively challenging the constitutionality of the existing Electricity Regulation Act and effectively testing whether the minister does in fact have the prerogative of prescribing to the municipalities what their rights are in respect of new power capacity as well as the sale of that power. So for us, it's a landmark court case. If it's successful in our case, it means that we'll be able to produce our own power as well as procure power from independent sources and make that available to our customers.
And that would be nationwide, not just for the city of Cape Town?
Well, absolutely. It's a landmark case. There are many participants as observers at the moment who are looking towards this case with a great deal of interest, because if it's successful from our side, it does mean it opens the door for other municipalities and metros to also go out and purchase power from independent sources.
Well, we will be watching that space.
Just as much as I am.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe now to our channel for more content.